Hey guys, this is Trent. I am here to make a video. I know that it's been quite some time since I posted my last video, and I do apologize for that. But my schedule has become very hectic with school. What I'm taking now is electric circuitry, and it is an extremely challenging course that I have to devote my entire attention to in order to get a good grade that's acceptable to me. Last term, I am happy to say I did pass the first installment of electric circuitry with a B. Right now, I am in the second installment of electric circuitry, and what makes this harder even now is that I have 2 nights of lecturing along with 2 nights of lab. Even though I sit back and question whether or not this is a passion for me, I am to a point now where I have no choice but to follow this through. The last thing that I need to do at this point in my life is to go halfway with something. I need to start a goal and follow it through to the end and finish it out and accomplish it so that I can be able to look back with my kids and my grandkids and let them know that whatever they want to achieve, they can do it. Since I posted my last video that talked about the reboxing of the HP 910, I've been with one smartphone model since that time, and I'm still using it to this day. The phone that I've been using for the past few weeks has been the Nokia E71. Now, there are some people out there that may think that this is the same as the previous version that I made a video on, but it's not. This is actually the version that's optimized for North American 3G, which means that it's compatible with the AT&T 3G network. There was one particular instance where this Nokia impressed the heck out of me, and I'm going to tell that to you right now. I try to stay in shape the best way that I can, whether it be with weightlifting or running. And during my runs every other day, I've been using the Nike Sport Kit with my iPod Nano. Basically, the transmitter here on the bottom of the Nano communicates with the sensor that's inside of your shoe. Now, there are a number of ways to get the sensor compatible with your shoe. You can either go out and buy yourself a pair of Nikes that's optimized for the Nike Sport Kit, and you can tell that by the symbol here. You have the Nike swoosh with the plus symbol. Now, it's just a simple matter of pulling out the insole here, which is detachable automatically, and if you take a look inside my shoe, you'll see the sensor is placed right there. I ran into a situation where the battery on my sensor died on me. So I went to the Apple store, I looked to see how I could get it replaced. Well, the only way to get it replaced is to spend another $30 to buy a whole brand new sensor pack, and I didn't want to have to do that. Now, that was when I ran into a neat discovery on my Nokia E71-2 device. This discovery is basically an application from Nokia that works just like the Nike Sport Kit does. And I'll show it to you right now. With any workout, you select the options button, it gives you the option to upload to service. That basically means you upload the data directly to the website for the Nokia Sports Tracker, which is right now in beta form. Once it's uploaded, it works just like the Nike Sport Kit website, where it keeps track of all of your data permanently until you decide to erase it or whatever. And you can also select to keep this data either private, share it amongst your friends, or share it amongst the entire community who happens to be using the Nokia Sports Tracker beta website. Now, this is the main page of the Nokia Sports Tracker website here. Now, what you'll see here is a map that pinpoints the location of my runs. And you can, of course, zoom in to exactly what the route is, because it uses Google Maps. Now, on the other side, you basically have a listing of all of your recent runs that you've completed, showing your date and time, and also the duration with the mileage and the time that you've run. Well, after this whole fiasco with the battery running out of my Nike Sports sensor took place, I have a best friend who ended up giving me a sensor from his Nike Sport kit that he wasn't using anymore. So not only have I started back using my Nike Sport Kit with my Nano, but I've also been continuing to use the Nokia Sports Tracker on my GPS-enabled E71-2. And so far, things have been pretty good. Another great thing that I've gotten used to on the E71-2 is the compatibility with AT&T 3G. Browsing the web has been fast, amazingly fast, and I've been able to view Flash videos online with no problem at all. Now, once your video starts, it gives you the command to click on the video feed to be able to view it full screen.
For right now, this is only a quick video to let you guys know that I have it here in the box, ready to be shipped back.
These aren't the only features that make this E71 so great. There's always the crystal clear earpiece volume that comes through whenever I'm having voice conversations. There's always the loud and clear speaker volume on the external speaker. That's very good. It's not stereo, but it's just as reliable as the E90. There's always the notification light that illuminates the central select key here on the navigational keypad. And the last feature, but certainly not the least feature, is the fact that I am using the missing sync for Symbian to sync my information back and forth between my Mac and my Nokia E71-2. Guys, the missing sync for Symbian is the most amazing invention ever developed from MarkSpace to this day. I really have to say that. Not only is missing sync for Symbian just as reliable as the version made for Windows Mobile, but it also allows you to enable proximity synchronization, which means that wireless syncing can happen automatically as soon as your phone is within the proximity of your missing sync enabled laptop. So in the respect of proximity synchronization, the missing sync for Symbian has definitely gained the upper hand over the missing sync for Windows Mobile, and I am truly grateful to be able to have this amazing capability between my phone and my laptop. So needless to say, the E71-2 so far has been the greatest device for me to this day. The E71-2 did have a couple of moments where it didn't update the emails on a regular basis like it should have. There were some freezes with the emailing, but a quick switch of the power button, turning it off and then turning it back on again, it basically solved problems for me right off the bat. So other than that, no device is going to be perfect as soon as you open it up out of the box. So with that said, in comparison to the HP 910 that I was using, the E71-2 is definitely the best selection for me at this point. So with that, I'm going to wish you guys a good weekend and look forward to talking to all of you guys soon. Take care and stay safe.